Welcome to In Pursuit of Truth. This is your host, Sir Patrick Mack. Just a few quick headlines for you, but I want to start you off on my homepage by saying thank you. We just cruised by 10,000 subscribers. I believe it was yesterday, not really sure, but I want to thank you all for those of you who have been clicking and liking and sharing and subscribing to my videos, as well as commenting down below and providing your links and your help and your suggestion and your input. It's all been greatly appreciated, and we are all being rewarded with lots and lots of winning. So thanks to all of you, and I guess we should add some more folding chairs for more of us here. Let's make some room for some more people. I feel like I should bake a cake. I can't bake a cake for all of us, but guess what? I can give you a picture of a cake. That's a picture of a cake. It's a sweet cake. That's a Dr. Seuss cake. Green eggs and ham and Horton Hears a Who. It's a sweet ass cake. All right. If you don't find me on YouTube, you can also see me posting on Gab. Now, I mostly just post my YouTube videos on Gab, but if for some reason I get blocked, this is probably where I will also start posting. And you will also see me here more and more on Twitter as I am getting more and more used to it. And of course, Twitter is alive with headlines today. As a matter of fact, I found this from Jack Posobiec, and he is posting a picture from General Flynn's Twitter that just simply says DGFFFCF. And we've got a picture of Harvey Weinstein with a couple of his lady friends, Hillary Clinton and Huma Abedin. What do you think DGFFFCF means? Well, Jack Posobiec says hacked, and Michael Flynn Jr. seems to confirm that, saying that his Twitter has been hacked. So you tell me what you think, but Harvey Weinstein, he's been making the news today, hasn't he? Harvey, oh boy, Harvey, what did you do, Harvey? What did you do? This is off of ABC7news.com. Harvey Weinstein charged with rape and other sex crimes. Harvey Weinstein surrendered to authorities in New York City on Friday to face rape and sex crime-related charges against two women. The disgraced movie mogul arrived in Lower Manhattan just before 7:30 a.m. Weinstein was arrested, processed, and charged with rape, criminal sex act, sex abuse, and sexual misconduct for incidents involving two separate women, the NYPD said. Weinstein's attorney, Ben Brafman, arranged for him to surrender before a sitting grand jury took any action. The grand jury is still hearing evidence in his case. Weinstein will be booked at the precinct and then taken to court, where he will be arraigned on a criminal complaint just after 9 o'clock a.m. Well, Harvey Weinstein is not the only celebrity finding himself in hot water. This is from the Chicago Tribune. Morgan Freeman apologizes in wake of harassment accusations. Oscar-winning actor Morgan Freeman apologized on Thursday to anyone who may have felt uncomfortable or disrespected by his behavior after CNN reported that multiple women have accused the A-list actor of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior on movie sets and in other professional settings. Anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows I am not someone who would intentionally offend or knowingly make anyone feel uneasy, the actor, now 80, said in a statement sent to the Associated Press by his publicist Stan Rosenfield. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected. That was never my intent. So now we got Morgan Freeman. And, we don't know that he's guilty of anything. These are just accusations, of course, but definitely some interesting and timely accusations considering the arrest of Weinstein and what's going on in New York with NXIVM and, of course, the Eric Schneiderman and all that stuff going on in New York. Now, we don't know what's going on with Morgan Freeman. I just want to read to you the accusations here. The CNN report includes the account of a production assistant on the 2017 heist film Going in Style, who detailed an incident in which the actor repeatedly tried to lift up her skirt and asked if she was wearing underwear. She alleged that Freeman subjected her to unwanted touching and comments on a near daily basis on the film. Several women alleged that he made frequent comments about their bodies or would stare at them in ways that made them feel uncomfortable. CNN spoke to 16 people about Freeman. 8 said that they had experienced harassment or inappropriate behavior, and 8 said they had witnessed such conduct. 7 of them described harassment or inappropriate behavior at Revelations Entertainment, a company he co-founded with Lori McCreary. The CNN report also cited accounts by 3 entertainment reporters of inappropriate remarks they alleged Freeman made at press junkets, including the report's co-author, Chloe Milas, who describes Freeman shaking her hand, not letting go, while repeatedly looking her up and down and saying more than once of a variation of, "I wish I was there," and also, "You are ripe." So Definitely terrible stuff if it is true, although I think it is, to be fair, that this is a CNN report and we're not really sure about this yet, but I did want to throw it out there, considering that I find the timing very, very interesting, and Morgan Freeman doesn't seem to be denying anything. He starts to be apologizing right away, but we're going to have to let this play out, and I know a lot of people are fans of Morgan Freeman. I think most people would like to have their life narrated by Morgan Freeman, so this could be very disappointed news if it is true, but let's let it play out. But anyway, there you go. We also have this in the news today. This is from the True Pundit. FBI releases Bureau's Jeffrey Epstein Files online, details sexual battery and child prostitution probes, and more. And it's not much of an article here. It just kind of goes on to give you these links here, and I will give them here. This is what they're linking you to. Now, these are different, all 8 parts of it, from documents from back in 2006. You can look all through them if you want. But my point is that you can see Hollywood now is going to start eating their own, and these guys are absolutely going nuts. They're going frantic, and you know what happens when people go frantic. Sadly, bad things happen, and this is in as of just now. Yeah, it literally says just in. Active shooter situation reported at Indiana Middle School. Suspect in custody, officials say. A suspect was in custody Friday following reports of an active shooter situation at Noblesville West Middle School in Indiana. It was not immediately clear how many people were injured. This is a developing story. Check back for updates. So this is off of Fox News, and to all you out in Indiana, please stay safe. We've also got this off the Daily Wire. Armed citizen kills mass shooter at Oklahoma restaurant. An armed citizen shot and killed a mass shooter at a restaurant in Oklahoma on Thursday after the gunman walked in and opened fire, hitting several people. A man walked into Louis' restaurant and opened fire with a gun. 2 people were shot, police said, CNN reported. A bystander with a pistol confronted the shooter outside the restaurant and fatally shot him. Oklahoma City Police tweeted, "Alert, the only confirmed fatality is the suspect. He was apparently shot to death by an armed citizen. 3 citizens were injured, 2 of whom were shot. A large number of witnesses are detained. There is no indication of terrorism at this point. It's a blessing this was stopped when it was. Who knew when this guy was going to stop shooting people?" Captain Bo Matthews told KOCO. News 9 reported that homicide detectives are on the scene and over 100 witnesses are being interviewed by investigators. Oklahoma City Police also announced that they have set up a reunification center at a nearby location. Well, it seems that whenever the deep state has their back up against the wall, we end up seeing some sort of violence or mayhem, whether it be school shootings or fires or plane crashes or whatnot. But it looks like the deep state is in full attack mode. Of course, Q said attacks will intensify. And I think it's been that way. It's been that way online. It has definitely been that way around the world. But we are seeing a lot of good news over these last 24 to 48 hours. Now, I want to take you over here. This is off of Hannity.com. Summit survives. Trump praises Kim's warm statement, says time will tell. President Trump resurrected hopes of his high-level meeting with Kim Jong-un Friday, thanking the North Korean leader just hours after he suddenly canceled the summit scheduled for June 12th in Singapore. The president praised the communist leader on social media after Kim released a statement saying he was willing to meet with Trump in any way, adding an eventual meeting will hopefully lead to enduring prosperity and peace between both nations. Very good to receive the warm and productive statement from North Korea. We will soon see where it will lead, hopefully to long and enduring prosperity and peace. Only time and talent will tell, tweeted the president. Trump abruptly canceled the high-stakes talk this week after multiple statements from the Hermit Kingdom insulted top aides and officials, including Vice President Mike Pence and NSA advisor John Bolton. They very much want to do it. We want to do it. We'll see what happens, Trump told reporters this week. Everybody plays games. And of course, Korea's been playing this kind of game for quite some years, not just Kim Jong-un, but his father and his father. They have always sort of loved to play these games. So we will be, I guess we'll find out by June what's going on here. But I think this is going to be a long process. And I think it's just something that we're going to ride out. But it seems to me that we're a lot closer than we've been in a long time. So at least for now, those are some of your headlines. I also want to give a quick shout out to Tommy Robinson, who looks like he's been arrested in Leeds report for reporting on grooming gangs. This is from Asraf Sherjan's Twitter. Now, we don't exactly know what happened. We've got this little clip of him being led into the back of a paddy wagon. Not exactly sure what happened leading up to it, but there we go. Once again, Tommy Robinson seems to be always in the news over there, and the police seem to be treating him fairly well. They're not brutalizing him or anything like that, but I would love for my UK friends to let me know if they have any more on this story as well. Those are your headlines for today. It is late here on the Eastern Hemisphere, so Sir Patrick Mack is going to bed, but enjoy your day of winning, you Patriots. You deserve it. As always, if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe. And when all that stuff gets undone, please do it again. I greatly appreciate it. And if we get any new Q posts, which I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of them coming up pretty soon, I will let you know. This is Sir Patrick Mack with In Pursuit of Truth. And until next time, stay free.